Wow, what a week 7. What's going on, everyone? Let's just jump right into the review. Thursday night football. The Broncos all of a sudden could score points, but it's not Bo Nix. Do not be a Bo leaver. Okay, the Saints have just fell off the rocker, and the Broncos get a win. The Jaguars are starting to put it together. I know they were playing the Patriots in the Jaguars' second home in London, but you can only play who's in front of you. Jaguars look pretty good. That was a good win for them. Trevor Lawrence is trying to put away the talk that he's a bust. Let me know what you guys think about that. Is Trevor Lawrence a bust, or has he just been put in bad spots with bad coaches throughout his whole career? The Seahawks did what I did not think they were going to do. The Falcons were looking really good, and the Seahawks simply put them away. Put them away. DK Metcalf, I know he kind of went down with an injury, and then he came back, and then he was out again. Hopefully he's okay. I think it was an ankle the last I saw. The full injury reports haven't come out yet. But man, the Seahawks, they look pretty good. I mean, I'll give it up to the Seahawks. They look good. Definitely look good. The Bills did the thing. Josh Allen does not have an interception yet this year. That's wild, right? That's a wild stat, especially in today's pass heavy league. But Josh Allen, Cook, Diggs. I'm sorry, I said Diggs. Mari Cooper now, who scored a touchdown in this game. That was looking really, really nice for them, and I was really impressed with the Bills. They got back, to more consistency, and I think that's good for them. Then we have the Bengals, who put away the Browns. It looks like Deshaun Watson is out for the year with an ACL tear. Look, I don't like the guy, but we don't cheer injuries. If you guys are cheering injuries, that's a no-no, even if it's your rival team. Do not cheer injuries. That's kind of a dick move, so just don't do that. It sucks he got hurt. He's still a human being. I know he could be an asshole, or he is an asshole in his personal life, but he's still a person, and that sucks, right? Because that's his career. So we'll see if he recovers from that and what happens with him going forward. The Packers win a very close one. I can't decide, and let me know what you guys think about this down in the comments. Did the Packers go out and win that game, or did the Texans give that game away? Did the Texans lose it, or did the Packers go out and win it? Let me know what you guys think about that, because I'm not sure. I'm not sure. Jordan Love, man, he's good. I mean, I know there's a lot of haters of Jordan Love out there. I am not one of them. He looked really good. The Colts beat the Dolphins, and probably, man, that game was boring. I'm not sure if Anthony Richardson is that guy yet, but we have to remember this is basically his rookie season. He only played 4 games last year, but how long do we get to say that, right? When does he lose that excuse, right? To kind of figure it out, right? I know they've had some injuries and stuff like that, Jonathan Taylor, things like that, but they need to get him right. He's got to get himself right if they want that to be a long-term situation at quarterback. The best game of the weekend, the Lions and the Vikings. The Vikings lost this game. And the Lions came out and took it. So it was bad play and then taking over really good play. Jamar Gibbs looked good. I know Montgomery got a knock and then he came back. But man, when they have Montgomery and Gibbs going, and Amon-Ra had a couple really good catches. Goff was slinging the ball all over the place. Lions are scary. Lions are scary again. And I don't think this means the Vikings are done or anything like that. We knew that they were going to run into tough teams in this division. That's a tough division now. And they ran into what I believe, and this is the team that I picked to win the division, they ran into the best of the bunch, and they lost. And that's going to happen. Now, what do they do to respond? What do they do next week to respond? In a game that I didn't think would go this way, I want to say the Eagles are back. but I don't want Philadelphia fans to think they're special because you guys know how I feel about Philadelphia fans. The Giants are a train wreck now. I mean, like, it's official. The train has left the station and crashed a block away, actually in New York. It left New Jersey where they actually play, and it crashed in New York. Daniel Jones, he might be done. I mean, like, I think they have to use him because their backup situation isn't that great either. But they have to move on from him. They have to find another quarterback. And the Eagles look good. Jalen Hurts did Jalen Hurts things. Saquon Barkley in a get-back game was a beast. He's a good dude. There's that video. If you guys haven't seen that video, find it on X or on YouTube. Apparently, he was 18 yards away or like 13 yards away from breaking his personal single-game rushing record. And Sirianni came to him on the bench and said, hey, do you want to go back in? I'd like you to get this record. And Saquon was like, nah, let the young kids eat, right? Like, he wanted the backups to get some playing time in the NFL. And yeah, I thought that was pretty cool. I thought it was pretty cool. Sirianni, who I've criticized, he went to him and said, hey, I would like you to have this record. I will put you back in. And Saquon said, nah, coach, it's okay. Let the young guys get some playing time. And I thought that was pretty cool. I mean, that was awesome. Rams beat the Raiders. No surprise there. I don't know if the Rams are putting things back together. They have so many injuries, right? But hey, a win's a win. You can only play who's in front of you. The Raiders are hot garbage. They went from O'Connell to Minshew because O'Connell, I think, got hurt, like he hit his hand or something. But it wouldn't have mattered. The Raiders are crap. But they'll find a way to beat the Chargers because don't worry, we'll get to the Chargers. The Commanders absolutely dumpstered the Panthers. And the Panthers didn't even try to put Bryce Young back in the game or like into the game in a blowout. You're not going to give the kid a shot again. You're just going to leave him on the bench. Even in a blowout where he could go out and get some reps. I don't know about that. Did not like seeing Jaden Daniels get hurt. He did come back out of the locker room, was smiling, waving to the fans, so I think he's okay, but man, that's scary. I like the young man. He's a Sun Devil for life, okay? I know he finished up at LSU, and that's where he won his Heisman, but come on now. He was at ASU. He's our guy. But I hate seeing that guy get hurt because I think he's just electric. He's super fun to watch play. Of course, the Chiefs beat the 49ers. I mean, of course they did. Also, okay, so everyone on the internet is complaining about the Patrick Mahomes rush play where it looked like he was going out of bounds and then he cut up field. Great run by Patrick, by the way. And everyone's like, that run happened because you can't hit quarterbacks. I kind of agree with that, right? No way that run occurs in that manner if that's a running back or if that's a wide receiver on a screenplay or something like that, short route. Because the linebacker or the safety comes and wipes him out. But because it's a quarterback, they have to hold back, right? And because it's that quarterback, they definitely have to hold back. You can't touch the patty, right? Because he's he's the moneymaker. What do you guys think about that? Should the rules change for quarterbacks? It's kind of like the fake slide. You can't do that anymore, right? If you fake like you're going out of bounds, should the play stop? Should it be a flag? Or should we leave it alone? Should we let quarterbacks get hit like they're running backs or receivers on the sideline like that? Let me know what you guys think. I think they should get hit. But just Patrick Mahomes. No, I'm kidding. The Steelers beat the Jets because the Jets don't know how to win football games anymore. The Jets should have won this game. But then they started giving it away. Russell Wilson turned back the clock. I don't know how consistent he's going to be, but he's got to be happy with his performance. I'm still not the biggest fan of them removing Justin Fields from that situation because, man, he was playing pretty good. But Wilson went out there and got the job done. I think it would be a bigger conversation for Pittsburgh fans If they had lost that game, okay, well, why the hell did we go to Wilson? Let's go back to Fields. He was winning games. But now they have this good problem where both their quarterbacks are winning games. I was like, that's a good problem. So I'm very curious to see how consistent Wilson is. The games are going to get tougher. They got to play the Ravens. So we'll see kind of how that goes for them. But hey, they got to win when they needed to. The first of the 2 Monday night games, please, NFL, get rid of the 2 Monday night games when they overlap. It's the worst. Stop doing it. The Ravens beat the Buccaneers. It looks like Chris Godwin dislocated his ankle and will be done for the year, which really sucks for him because he's supposed to be a free agent next year. That play, what was like 40 seconds left and they were down by 10, there's no reason for him to be in the game. And that probably cost him millions of dollars. And that sucks. That sucks. Derrick Henry is an absolute beast. I love the way Lamar played. I think he was like 17 for 26. Ran the ball well. Justice Hill, they still find a way to get that guy involved in the offense. I absolutely love it. And then, Derrick Henry does Derrick Henry things. That, like I think it was like an 81 or 82 yard run. If he would have scored on that run, it would have been the run of the year. I would make the argument that I think Derrick Henry might be the MVP of the league, and I know that's weird to say about a running back. But if you take him off that team and put all those runs on Lamar, and even some of them on Justice Hill, there's no way they're as productive. So I might make the argument that Derrick Henry is the MVP of the league. Let me know what you guys think about that. Who's your MVP? The other Monday night game. Do we have to talk about this one? Yeah, we do. The Cardinals went out and won it. They got helped out by the ref for a unnecessary roughness call that wasn't. It was bull crap. It was a terrible call. If you think that was a good call, I'm sorry, you're wrong. It was another instance of the referees being terrible. And I don't blame the Cardinals for this at all. At all. They don't throw the flags, right? They just said, okay, and they moved forward, and they had a great play from James Conner, got into field goal range, milked the clock, and kicked the field goal and got out of there with the win, right? I don't blame the Cardinals at all. Justin Herbert had his best game throwing, and he's throwing to dudes that I think they pulled from the stands. Like, I think they go on the road and they pull a newspaper ad and say, hey, we need a couple of receivers. We'll call you tight ends. Because then we have to pay you less, and we'll throw you the ball. He completed passes to like 9 different receivers, and I am a diehard Chargers fan. I knew who they were, but I would bet that casual sports fans are like, who the hell's that guy? And the Chargers could not get the end zone. J.K. Dobbins was completely ineffective. The Cardinals were like 31st against the run coming into this game, and all of a sudden, they played like gangbusters. They were all over the line of scrimmage, rushing the passer. The Chargers, once again, give away a football game. They should be 4-2. Your Los Angeles Chargers of San Diego should be 4-2. Instead, they're 3-3. It's unacceptable, right? Like, yes, this is a rant. I know we're talking about the whole league, but I'm a Chargers fan. And Justin Herbert deserves better, right? He can't control injuries. I get that. He goes out there. He's a dog, right? He plays hurt, right? He hurt his hand last night. He still went out there and played. He's playing with that ankle injury, right? He's a dog. But this offensive line treats him like he's just some other quarterback. He's not. He's special. He has the potential to be great. Ladd McConkey didn't do the thing last night. He didn't touch the ball until the third quarter. Sorry, kid, you got to get open. You're in the NFL now. They say Georgia. Get open. All right, I spent too much time on the Chargers. It's getting me mad. It was a really good week of football. I enjoyed this week of football. Let me know how your guys' team did, what you expect them to do going forward. We're going into week 8. I'll have my predictions out tomorrow on Wednesday. yeah, so let me know how your team's going. Let me know how you guys are liking these videos. Anything you want me to adjust or change. Yeah, comment, like, share, subscribe, all that stuff YouTube tells you to say, right? But thank you guys for watching, and I will see you guys next time.